In this video, we will study third case of constant coefficient homogeneous system. So now we have repeated eigenvalues. Repeated eigenvalues, unlike before we have studied distinct eigenvalue, whether they distinct or same eigenvalue, but you had you had different eigenvector. So for example, you have a 3 cross 3 system, then you had 3 linear independent eigenvectors. So in this case we have, let us say we have a 3 cross 3 system, but you only got 2 linearly independent eigenvector. So matrix A has real eigenvalues, but does not have n linearly independent eigenvector. So we are taking a matrix of order n that you are considering a n cross n system. So A has real eigenvalues but don't have n linearly independent eigenvector. So this occurs if and only if A has at least one eigenvalue of multiplicity R which is greater than 1, so that the associated eigenspace has dimension less than R. So for example, you have a 3 cross 3 system, but you have one eigenvalue which is repeated, and in that case you may have eigenspace which has dimension 1 or 2 and not 3. And in that case we say that matrix A is defective in terms of differential equations. So this case is little bit difficult, so we will study most common occurring situations here. So firstly, I am going to state a result, a theorem which is similar to previous one. So let us suppose matrix A has an eigenvalue say lambda 1 of multiplicity greater than or equal to 2, and the associated eigenspace has dimension one. So that is all corresponding eigenvectors. So all eigenvectors of A are scalar multiple of scalar multiple of an eigenvector x corresponding to that eigenvalue. So then there are infinitely many vectors. There are infinitely many vectors u satisfying the matrix equation A minus lambda 1 I times u equal to x. Okay, so there are infinitely, so there are many vectors u, and you pick one of them. So if u is any such vector, then y1 equal to x e power lambda 1 t and y2 equal to u e power lambda 1 t plus xt e power lambda 1 t are linearly independent solutions of system y dash equal to ay. So you have already studied in second order equations that if you have repeated roots of auxiliary equation, then you multiply with the t. Okay, so but here you need to multiply with x times t. Result is not the same. So and y1 is as usual, so previous one, so we have studied before. So y1 is a solution, so we already know that this is a solution. So we already know that y1 satisfy the system, so y1 is a solution of y dash equal to ay. So now we verify y2. So now we verify y2. Okay, so for this we compute y2 prime minus a y2. So we fit y2 in place of y in system. So now what is y2? So y2 is y2 dash. So differentiate y2. So u lambda 1 e power lambda 1 t, okay, then x e power lambda 1 t, then lambda 1 x e power lambda 1 t product rule, then minus a times u e power lambda 1 t minus a x t e power lambda 1 t. Okay, so just compute this expression. Now collect the terms lambda 1 u first one plus x second and then minus a u e power lambda 1 t. So term containing exponential lambda t and then term containing t times e power lambda 1 t. Okay, so since ax equal to lambda 1 x by definition, so we have y2 dash minus a y2 equal to so last one will vanish, so this one, yeah, this will be 0. So firstly, and first one can be written as minus, you can take minus common, then a minus lambda 1 I, take u common from this and this. Okay, so a minus lambda 1 I u minus x times e power lambda 1 t, and second term will be 0. So therefore So now we have, so y2 dash minus a y2 equal to 0. So since you have a minus lambda 1 I u equal to x, so y2 satisfy the system, so y2 is also a solution. Okay, so y2 is a solution. So now we check linear independence of y1 and y2. So to check linearly independence, let c1 and c2 are two constants, so that their linear combination c1 y1 plus c2 y2 equal to 0, and then find c1 and c2. So c1 x e power lambda 1 t plus c2 y2 u e power lambda 1 t plus xt e power lambda 1 t equal to 0. So multiply with e power minus lambda 1 t. So this will give you c1x. So multiply with the e power minus lambda 1 t. So c1, or you can take that outside. So c1x plus c2 u plus xt equal to 0. So now differentiate with respect to t. So you have, so first term will vanish, so second term will give you c2, u will be 0, so xt t will be 1, so c2 x will be 0, so this will give you c2 equal to 0, and fitting c2 0 here, you got c1 equal to 0. Okay, so only trivial solution c1 c2 equal to 0. So this implies y1 and y2, they are linearly independent. So they make fundamental set of solutions. So general solution can be written as y equal to c1 y1 plus c2 y2. So now we study one example of this situation. So question is that solve the system y dash equal to a of y, where a equal to 11 minus 25 4 minus 9. Okay, so we did many times. So firstly you find eigenvalues. Okay, so you write characteristics polynomial. The characteristics polynomial is determinant a minus lambda I equal to 0. So this will give you lambda equal to 1 and 1, so lambda minus 1 square. Okay, so you have repeated eigenvalue. Okay, with multiplicity 2. So now you find eigenvector corresponding to this eigenvalue. Okay, so for lambda equal to 1, we have, so now you solve a x equal to lambda x, or you can say ax equal to x, or a minus I, to find eigenvector x. Okay, so just write 12 minus 5 4 minus 10, write x equal to a b. So from this you got a equal to 5b by 2. So you just take b equal to 2. So you have a equal to 5. So eigenvector is 5, 2. Okay, so and of course we are getting only one eigenvector here. So we get only one eigenvector. So in any case, if you able to get two eigenvector, then that is the case first. So you have one eigenvector and solution corresponding to that eigenvector is, so y1 equal to eigenvector times e power lambda t. Okay, so second solution will be, y2 equal to u e power lambda t plus xt e power lambda t. So lambda is 1 here. Okay, and where how you determine u? So u satisfy a minus lambda is 1, a minus I, u equal to x. So this is something iterative procedure. So from given eigenvector you find a new eigenvector u. So from x you will find u. So now I'm again writing this a minus I. Okay, so 4 minus 10. So let us say u is u1, u2, or and x equal to 5, 2. So now you have non-homogeneous system. So equal to 5, 2, not 0, 0. So solving this, you got, so solve this system. This is just 2 by 2. You got u1 minus 5 by 2 u2 equal to 1 by 2. Okay. So now this is non-homogeneous. So you can take, so we can take u2 equal to 0. So u1 equal to 1 by 2. Okay. So simply you take 0. Okay. So this eigenvector u is 1 by 2, 0. And of course there are infinitely many vectors. So you need to pick only one. So this is u. So therefore y2 will be, so now fit u here. So u, so for the x, okay, so first fit u e power t. Okay, sorry, so if you take u2 0, so u1 is half. Okay, so 1 by 2, 0, or you can take 1, 0, or just take this 1 by 2 outside. Okay, so 1, 0 e power t by 2. So u e power t plus x t e power t. So this is another solution. And both y1 and y2 are linearly independent as we have shown in the theorem. So general solution is y equal to c1 y1 plus c2 y2. So in that way you can find a fundamental set of solutions. Now second case, so now you have multiplicity. So previous example we take multiplicity equal to 2 or greater than. So now we take multiplicity 3 or greater than. So let n cross n matrix A has an eigenvalue of multiplicity greater than or equal to 3, and the associated eigenspace is one dimensional. Okay, so this means that all eigenvector associated with lambda 1, they are scalar multiple of eigenvector x. So you can write it. So that is all eigenvectors, I'm writing in short, eigenvectors associated with lambda 1 are scalar multiple of eigenvector x, or you can write v if you want. So let us write eigenvector eigenvector v1. Then there are infinitely many vectors v2, so a minus lambda 1 I v2 equal to v1. So from v1 you find v2 as we did previously, and if v2 is any such vector, then there are infinitely many vectors v3, so that a minus lambda 1 I v3. So from v1 you need to find v2, and from v2 you need to find v3. So this is iterative procedure. Okay, so then you have three solutions. So y1 is just v1 e power lambda 1t, y2 is v2 e power lambda 1t plus v1t e power lambda 1t, and third one is v3 e power lambda 1t plus v2t e power lambda 1t plus v3 t square by 2 v1 t square by 2 e power lambda 1t. So then y1, y2, y3 are linearly independent solutions of y dash equal to a of y. So proof is just similar as we did in previous result. Okay, so first solution will be just eigenvector times e power lambda 1t, second will be second eigenvector v2 e power lambda, then v1 times t. Okay, and third will be v1 t square by 2. So there is symmetry that you go from right side. Okay, so you are going from right. Okay, so v1 v2 then v3, and in y2 you have v1 v2. So these are three linearly independent solutions. So now I'm going to take one example, and of course now you need to take a 3x3 system. Okay, so question is that solve y dash equal to a y. So matrix A is 1 1 1 1 3 minus 1 0 2 2. Okay, so solve this system. So first eigenvalues satisfy. So firstly you need to find eigenvalue by writing characteristics polynomial. So determinant of a minus lambda I equal to 0. So you are writing system y dash equal to a of y. So just solve it. So you got minus lambda minus 2 cube equal to 0. So we have an eigenvalue 2 with the multiplicity 3. So 2 is occurring 3 times. So the associated eigenvectors will satisfy. So first find one eigenvector and see the situation whether you are able to get 1 or 2. So a minus 2i, if you want to write v1 then you can write v. So let's write v1. Okay, so then write a minus 2i. Okay, so this will be minus 1 1 1 1 1 minus 1 0 2 2 minus 2, this will be 0. Even eigenvector say this is a b c equal to 0 0 0. So solve this system. From you here you got a equal to c and b equal to 0. So eigenvector is, you can take 1 0 1. Okay, so first solution corresponding to this eigenvector will be y1 equal to v1 e power lambda t. Okay, so 1 0 1 e power 2t. So you got one solution. Okay, and second solution will be of the form y2 equal to v2 e power 2t plus v1 times t e power 2t. Okay, and what is v2 here? So where you find v2 from v1, like, so a minus 2i v2 equal to v1. So again solve the system. Minus 1 1 1 1 1 minus 1 0 2 0. Assume v2 take a b c. v1 you know earlier, so this is 1 0 1. So solve this non-homogeneous system. Okay, so just solve this 3 by 3 system by any method, or write row equivalence form by making zeros. So you got c equal to 0 and a equal to minus 1 by 2 and b equal to minus 1 by 2. So v2 is, so you can take 1 by 2 outside. So a is minus half, minus 1, b is plus half. Okay, so b is half, so 1 by 2 is outside, so c is 0. So this is v2. Okay, so second solution y2 is, so v2 minus 1, okay, and e power 2t, and here 1 by 2, or you can put 1 by 2 here. Okay, and plus v1 which is 1 0 1 times t e power 2t. So this is second solution. And third, finally, so third solution will be of the form, so in third you need to use v2. So third will be y3 equal to v3 e power 2t plus t v2 e power 2t plus t square by 2 v1 e power 2t. Okay, and where v3, you can obtain v3 from v2. So where a minus 2i v3 equal to v2. So again write the system. So 1 0 minus 1 0 1 0. Sorry, this is minus 1. Wrong. So minus 1 1 1 1 1 minus 1 0 2 0. Assume v3, let us write x y z or a b c, whatever you want to write, and v2 is minus 1 by 2 1 by 2 and 0, and solve this non-homogeneous system. Okay, so you got the solution. So by letting z equal to 0, so you got x equal to half first component and second component is 0. So therefore v3 is 1 by 2, you can take outside, so this is 1 0 0. Okay, so finally y3 will be v3. So v3 is 1 0 0 e power 2t by 2 1 by 2, then t, so v2 minus 1 1 0 t e power 2t by 2 t, this is t v2 e power 2t, then t square by 2 multiply by v1, so v1 is 1 0 1 and multiply t square e power 2t divided by 2. Okay, so these are linearly independent solutions y1 y2 and y3. So finally general solution is y equal to c1 y1 plus c2 y2 plus c3 y3. So just take their linear combination to write general solution, and these y1 y2 y3 they form a fundamental set of solutions. So in that way you can solve a 3 by 3 system in which you have repeated eigenvalues. So I am going to take one more situation of this repeated eigenvalue. So let us say, let n cross n matrix A has an eigenvalue lambda 1 of multiplicity greater than or equal to 3, and the associated eigenspace is two-dimensional now. Okay, is two-dimensional now. That is, all the eigenvalues of A associated with lambda 1 are linear combination of two linearly independent eigenvectors, say v1 and v2. Then there are constants alpha and beta, and both are non-zero. Okay, so both are non-zero, such that if v3 is a linear combination of v1 and v2, so alpha v1 plus beta v2, then there are infinitely many vectors u, so that a minus lambda 1 u equal to v3. Then three solutions are y1 equal to v1 e power lambda 1t, and y2 equal to v2 e power lambda 2 t and y3 equal to u e power lambda 1 t plus v3t e power lambda 1 t. So these y1, y2, y3 are linearly independent solutions of system a dash equal to a of y. So I am going to explain this application of this theorem by taking an example. So now you have an eigenspace which is two dimensional. That is, from one eigenvalue you will get two linearly independent eigenvector, and so you need to find only third one. So solve the system or find general solution of y dash. Okay, now I'm changing the notation, so you can solve also x dash equal to a of x. Don't be consistent with notations, you can use x, y, etc. So where matrix A is 0 0 1 minus 1 1 1 minus 1 0 and 2. Okay, so firstly I will find eigenvalues of A. Eigenvalues of A satisfy characteristics polynomial determinant of A minus lambda I equal to 0. So you have minus lambda 0 1 minus 1 1 minus lambda 1 minus 1 0 2 minus lambda. Okay, so just solve this determinant, you got minus lambda minus 1 cube, so this is equal to 0. So you have three different lambda 1 1 1. So this eigenvalue has multiplicity 3. So now the associated eigenvector, okay, so associated eigenvector say v1 will satisfy the matrix equation A minus I v1 equal to 0. Okay, so just solve the matrix equation. So this is minus 1 0 1 minus 1 0 1 minus 1 0 1. So A minus I, assume v1 as A B C equal to 0 0 0. Okay, so just write just solve this system or write row equivalency, which is row equivalent to just make 0, so 1 0 0 0 0 0 minus 1 0 0, and this is the right hand side. Okay, so from here you got A equal to, so A minus, so from first you got A minus C equal to 0, that is A equal to C, and B remain arbitrary and B remains arbitrary. So that is good sign. So you can get two eigenvectors. So eigenvectors are of the form so first you take v1. Okay, so you can take this, so you can take A equal to C, so you can take both 1 A or C 1 and take B 0, and second you can write take A and C both 0 and take B equal to 1. Okay, and these are, you can check, they are linearly independent. So these vectors form a basis of two form a basis for the eigenspace. And so you got two solutions, y1 equal to first eigenvector 1 0 1 e power t, and second solution is y2 equal to 0 1 0 e power t. Okay, so you got two eigenvector from one eigenvalue and both are linearly independent, so you can write two solution in one go, so y1 and y2. Now you need to find third one. Okay, so now we find y3 from y1 and y2. So we need to find, so okay, you can write for this we need to find first two constants alpha and beta, and both are non-zero, so that the system a minus lambda a minus I u equal to alpha v1 plus beta v2 has a solution, so has a non-zero solution u. So first you need to solve this one. So a minus I, so minus 1 0 1 minus 1 0 1 minus 1 0 1. Okay, so assume u as u1 u2 u3 equal to alpha v1 plus, so alpha times v1, so 1 0 1 plus beta times v2 0 1 zeros, and simplify right hand side, so first will be alpha, then beta, then alpha. Okay, so solve this system. This is non-homogeneous system, so you can write rho equivalency, which is rho equivalent to 1 0 minus 1 0 0 0, so make maximum zeros. Okay, so this is matrix A minus I, and right hand side is minus alpha, beta minus alpha, and 0. Okay, so from second row you have 0 0 equal to beta minus alpha, so which is only possible if you have beta equal to alpha, and you can take, and from first. Okay, so now, so this system in alpha in u1 u2 u3, this system has a solution if and only if beta equal to alpha, where alpha is arbitrary. So if you take alpha equal to 1, so beta is also 1, then you have, so then what you have, so then you have v3 equal to alpha v1, so v1 plus v2, so just add both 1 0 1 plus 0 1 0, so this is 1 1 1. Okay, so this is v3, and finally you need to solve. Now we solve a minus lambda I u equal to v3 as we explained in theorem. Okay, so again solve this. Okay, so we are already solving this. Okay, so we a minus I u equal to IU equal to V3. Sorry, so we are already solving this one. So just need to. So we find. So we find V3 equal to V1 plus V2. Okay. So now the augmented matrix, previous matrix, the matrix plus right hand side, so that becomes this one. Okay, this matrix with these alpha and beta. So this becomes I'm writing in full, so 1 0 minus 1 0 0 0 0 0 0. Okay, and here you have u1 u2 u3 u, and right hand side you have minus 1 0 0. Okay, so this implies u1 equal to minus 1 plus u3 from first equation. So u2 and u3 remains arbitrary. Okay, so you can, this is non-homogeneous, so you can pick u2 u3 both 0. So therefore u1 is minus 1. So finally vector u is, so what is u? So this is u1 u2 u3. So this is minus 1 0 0. So there are many solutions, so we need to pick one solution. So you find u. Therefore final third solution is y3 equal to u e power lambda t, lambda is 1, plus v3 t e power lambda t. Okay, so u is minus 1 0 0 e power t, and v3 1 1 t e power t. So since y1 y2 y3 are linearly independent, so they form a fundamental set of solutions. So general solution is given by, so y equal to c1 y1 plus c2 y2 plus c3 y3, and you can write component wise if you want. And don't forget that this y, y1, y2, y3, these all are vectors. So they are column vectors, or they are matrix of 3 cross 1. So in that way we can solve some special cases when we have repeated eigenvalue, and more, of course, more possibility can be also discussed.